to the beautiful cradle of the Middle Belt, a land of heroes, a friend to everyone. North, south, east, and west, a land of great wealth, rich in food and rich in livestock. Tourist delight, a state so.
Good afternoon and welcome to News Track, coming to you live from our Refield studio. My name is Modesty Nianglong. President Bola Tinubu's administration's grassroots economic emancipation initiative, the Renewed Hope World Development Program, has received support from a farmers group, the Crop, Aquaculture, Livestock Farmers and Value Chain Economic Actors Association of Nigeria. During a meeting with the Minister of Budget and Economic Planning, Abubakar Bagudu, in Abuja, the group offered to collaborate with the federal government to accelerate the program's implementation. Unveiled last year by the president, the program aims to reset development planning by boosting economic activities at the world level through collaboration among the federal, state, and local governments. Welcoming the delegation led by Aliyu Abdul Rahim, the minister emphasized the importance of dialogue between government institutions and organized stakeholders in advancing Nigeria's development agenda. He noted that the ministry remains willing to collaborate with professional associations, civil society organizations, and private sector actors to carry out its mandate more effectively. According to the minister, the Renewed Hope World Development Program is a significant effort to overhaul Nigeria's development framework by promoting stronger cooperation among the federal, state, and local governments, while also involving citizens and development partners in a whole-of-society approach to national progress. He explained that Nigeria's constitutional framework assigns development responsibilities to the three tiers of government, but in practice, these roles have not been well coordinated, often resulting in duplication, inefficiencies, and interruptions in development initiatives. Plateau State Government has signed a 4 billion naira memorandum of understanding with the Bank of Industry (BOI), aimed at providing matching funds to boost micro, small, and medium enterprises in the 17 local government areas of the state. Governor Mutfwang, who signed the MOU on behalf of the state at the government house in Jos, asserted the partnership would help the state contribute its quota to the nation's gross domestic product. Government House correspondent completes the reports.
The MOU signed between Plateau State Government and the Bank of Industry is a strategic move to accelerate job creation, strengthen local value chain, and deepen inclusive economic growth in the state. Signing the MOU, Governor Khaled Mutfwang said the move will place Plateau State in a position that will conveniently contribute to the 1 trillion naira economic vision of the federal government. Governor Mutfwang assured the Bank of Industry that the project will be executed in line with its guideline. He disclosed, aside the stimulation of state economy through the project, beneficiaries will largely be women and youths.
The signing of the MOU, the agreement that will unleash about 4 billion naira to the micro and small businesses on the plateau. This is going to be a matching grant from the Bank of Industry. They are bringing in 2 billion. The Plateau State government is matching it with 2 billion to devote to the promotion of medium, small enterprises within the state.
Managing Director of the Bank of Industry, Olashupo Olushi, commended Plateau State for ranking high in the Index of Ease of Doing Business, pointing that the bank is pleased to grow its presence in the state. Olushi explained the fund to be provided will be channeled to undertake training and capacity building program on poultry, block making, oil, rice milling, agro-mechanization, packaging, pharmaceuticals, bakery and confectionery, among others.
We're doing very well, Plateau State, Your Excellency, and we'll continue to do our best to ensure that this state thrives. We want to build on this foundation that has already been laid. Today's MOU signing is another important step in expanding access to finance for enterprises across the state. Under this partnership, like His Excellency said, a 4 billion naira matching fund has been established, and together this will allow us to expand access to MSMEs financing across all 17 local government areas of the state.
It would be recalled that the state government had signed a similar MOU with Business Summit Nigeria on Tuesday for the takeoff of the Haipang Inland Dry Port. This is Timothy Tier.
Thank you. That draws and brings the event.
Plateau State Deputy Governor Ngo Josephine Pio, on behalf of her family, the government and good people of Plateau State, heartily congratulate Governor Caleb Mutfwang on the joyous occasion of his 61st birthday. In a statement, the Deputy Governor said today presents a fitting moment to celebrate a leader whose unwavering commitment to justice, peace and inclusive development continues to inspire renewed hope across the state. The statement says his leadership has been defined by courage, compassion, and a clear vision for a united and prosperous Plateau. It adds that through purposeful governance and people-centered policies, the governor has continued to steer the state towards stability, growth, and restoration. Ngo Pio said working alongside Governor Mutfwang has been both an honor and a privilege, and that his humility, wisdom, and dedication to service remains a guiding light to all. According to the statement, as the governor marks another year of impactful life and service, her prayer is that Almighty God grants him renewed strength, sound health, and greater wisdom to continue leading Plateau State to higher heights. Plateau State Governor Caleb Mutfwang has called on civil society organizations, CSOs, to partner with government to drive development in the state. Governor Mutfwang made the call at a one-day consultative meeting with the CSOs held at Eliel Center, Golden Base, Jos. Our correspondent has details.
The one-day consultative meeting with civil society organizations in Plateau State was organized by the Government House Directorate of Research, Planning and Documentation in collaboration with the Office of the Special Advisor on Non-Governmental Organizations. The meeting aimed to foster collaboration and strategic partnerships among stakeholders to drive development that will transform Plateau State's resources into tangible wealth for citizens' benefit. Governor Caleb Mutfwang emphasized that civil society organizations are not just watchdogs of government but also society, and should play a more proactive roles in promoting development and addressing social issues. Governor Mutfwang, represented by the Secretary to the Government of the State, Samuel Jato, enumerated Plateau State's achievements, including its ranking as number 1 for the Show Wash World Bank project and number 7 in the Ease of Doing Business rating. The governor announced a 4 billion naira machine ground fund for MSMEs, courtesy of the Bank of Industry.
His Excellency signed an MOU with the Bank of Industry for a 4 billion matching grant fund to MSMEs, which means more opportunities for our younger people who are going to be into business. Small, micro, and medium businesses will get loans, single-digit loans that will help their businesses, that will help to project Plateau State into create employment opportunities. It will create so many things.
Director General Research and Documentation, Government House, Sam Godons, emphasized government's commitment to working with civil society organizations, stressing the need for coordination, collaboration, and harnessing strength to make Plateau State better.
We need to be taking the right decisions and right actions so that the future development strides in the state will be focused, will be beneficial.
Keynote speaker Gad Shamaki said achieving sustainable socio-economic and political prosperity in Plateau State requires a holistic framework that goes beyond conventional economic indicators. Goodwill messages came from the president, civil society organizations, team leader UNDP Usman Babangida, and the representative of Chief of Staff, Government House John Akans. In Jos, Joseph Lankwa.
The Nigerian Air Force has pledged to support the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) achieve maximum success in the 2027 general election. Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Kevin Aneke made this known when he led top brass of the Air Force on a courtesy visit to the chairman, Independent National Electoral Commission, at the Commission's headquarters in Abuja. Abuja correspondent has details.
Chief of Air Staff Air Marshal Kevin Aneke said the Nigerian Air Force will support the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) in airlifting logistics and personnel, particularly to remote and difficult terrain where transportation challenges could delay deployment. The Air Force chief explained that the advanced aerial technology, including drones and unmanned aerial vehicles, will be deployed to monitor areas of interest and track potential threats to ensure a seamless electoral process.
President, we are working ahead to ensure that all our heavy haulage aircraft and the medium level aircraft are undergoing periodic maintenance so that by the time you will need us, they will be ready.
He assured that the Air Force will continue to work with other security agencies to protect electoral infrastructure across the country. Responding, the INEC chairman, Professor Joash Amopitan, said the visit is reassuring as the Commission intensifies preparations for the forthcoming general elections. The INEC chairman said the Commission has over the years worked closely with the Air Force, describing the visit as a step that will further cement the existing collaboration between the organizations.
Your efforts have played a crucial role in facilitating a smooth electoral process, reinforcing our collective commitment to safeguarding our democracy.
Both institutions agreed to establish a joint working team to coordinate planning, logistics, and security arrangements for upcoming electoral activities nationwide. I am Miyong Danjuma.
Speaker of the Plateau State House of Assembly, Nan Long Daniel, has congratulated the Governor of Plateau State, Caleb Mutfwang, on the occasion of his 61st birthday anniversary, describing the milestone as a moment to celebrate a life of dedicated service, visionary leadership, and unwavering commitment to the progress and unity of Plateau State. In a congratulatory message, the Speaker joined family members, political associates, members of the State Executive Council, and the good people of Plateau State in celebrating the Governor, noting that his leadership has continued to inspire confidence and hope among citizens. Daniel commended Governor Mutfwang for his purposeful leadership and people-centered governance, noting that his administration has remained focused on policies and programs aimed at restoring peace, strengthening institutions, and repositioning the state for sustainable growth. The Speaker particularly lauded the Governor's commitment to infrastructure developments across the state, stressing that the ongoing road construction, rehabilitation of critical public facilities, and other development initiatives are gradually transforming the landscape of Plateau State and improving the socio-economic well-being of the people. He further noted that Governor Mutfwang's leadership has continued to promote peaceful coexistence among the diverse ethnic and religious groups in the state, fostering unity and mutual understanding among citizens, irrespective of their backgrounds. The Speaker also applauded the Governor for promoting stability and cohesion within the party, noting that his inclusive leadership styles has strengthened collaboration among stakeholders and reinforced a shared commitment to the collective progress of Plateau State. Plateau State Ministry of Information and Communication has organized a one-day in-house training for information officers of the ministry. The training was held at the ministry's conference hall, Joseph Gumwok Secretariat in Jos. Correspondent Simon Swatka has the details as presented in our studio.
The one-day in-house training for information officers in the Ministry of Information and Communication focuses on enhancing their skills and knowledge to effectively carry out their roles. While declaring the training open, the State Commissioner of Information and Communication, Joyce Ramnap, said the training aims to equip information managers with the necessary ethics and principles to excel in their responsibilities.
So for us at the Ministry of Information, this engagement is aimed at equipping our staff for high level of performance. This is why we are here, to equip ourselves for high level of performance and to be professionals. I want you to also understand that what I do at the state level is what you do at the ministries, at the MDS you represent. So step up our game to be able to deliver that to the various MDAs that we represent. This meeting also, we're hoping to get feedback in areas of assignment as well. Please, let's put in our best and let us take advantage of the time. There is no learning that is small.
Ramnap added that the ministry also seeks to improve transparency and accountability in government operations.
There is no learning that is small, and anybody who has stopped learning has stopped being. So learning is a continuous thing, and nobody is above it. Nobody knows it all. Every day I look forward to the opportunities of learning new things. And let me tell you, the more vast you are in your learning, that is what makes you stand out in any responsibility that you're given. So don't think this is like a burden to you. It's an opportunity to be a better version of yourself. So I thank you, the ministry, for putting all this together, and I'm hoping that we get very good results at the end of it.
The permanent secretary in the ministry, Nanman Jonah, stated that the ministry will continue investing in building the capacity of the information officers to enhance their ability to effectively manage and disseminate information to the public. The Director of Planning, Research and Statistics in the ministry, Hannatu Dushu, who presented a paper titled The Role of Information in Discharge of Duties, said the role of information officers is to advise management of ministries, departments and agencies on effective information strategies. Dushu added that the crucial part of their job is serving as a liaison between MDAs and the ministry, facilitating the flow of information on government policies and programs.
The information officer is the official link between the institution of their posting and the Ministry of Information, and then the public. So in a government setting like ours, the information officer posted by the Ministry of Information and Communication serves as the eyes, the ears, and the voice of the ministry, ensuring that the right information is released at the right time through the right channels.
The one-day in-house training for information officers from the ministry culminated into an interactive session with management, fostering dialogue and collaboration.
The Nigerian Police Force Plateau State Command has commenced the second phase of its recruitment exercise with a physical and credential screening of applicants seeking to join the force as special police constables in Jos. Our correspondent, who was at the police headquarters, tells us more.
Officials of the command says the exercise is aimed at verifying qualifications and physical fitness of candidates who applied for the position of general duty special police constables. The command emphasized that the recruitment process is free, transparent and fair, warning applicants against paying money to anyone who claims to offer assistance in securing the job.
A team lead heading both the side of the police and side of the service commission. We also have members of the PCRC who have been incorporated into this. We have representatives from Plateau State government who also are looking at the process. All this is put in place to ensure that the process is not abused and that the due process is followed, and it has nothing to do with any form of corruption.
Some of the applicants who turned out for the screening expressed optimism on the process, describing it as orderly and transparent.
To pay for anything, nobody asked us to go and meet him in a hotel, and the recruitment went stress-free, it went successfully.
For all the applicants, we shouldn't lose faith that this is the first stage and we are not going to get it. It's not the end of the journey.
The Plateau State Police Command has also reassured members of the public that the recruitment process is being conducted in line with the guidelines of the Nigerian Police Force to ensure that only qualified candidates are selected. The screening exercise, which began on the 9th of March, is expected to run until the 16th of April 2026. I am Bridget Ruchak.
The Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Reduction is focused on building an inclusive, people-centered social protection towards addressing immediate, remote, and entrenched structural poverty Plateau State Coordinator, National Social Investments Program May Reform, stated this at a stakeholders meeting which took place at the Community and Social Development Agency in Jos. Our correspondent Chuang Johanna covered the report as presented in our studio.
The Plateau State Coordinator, National Social Investment Program, May Reform, while speaking on the activities of the agency, noted that it operates as a flagship that drives and ignites the federal government's safety nets and empowerment programs.
It is designed to promote interest-free financial support, capacity building, insurance coverage, and market access to small and medium-scale farmers, particularly those in rural communities. Essentially, the scheme aims to boost agricultural productivity, enhance food security, promote financial inclusion, reduce poverty, create employment opportunities, and improve the socio-economic well-being of farmers nationwide.
According to the state coordinator, the Renewed Hope Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program is a structured social investment macro credit initiative under the National Development Plan 2026 to 2030.
The farmer money package for dry wet season is alluring and exciting. It has a loan package of 300,000, which can be increased based on the scale of the agricultural enterprise. This loan is interest-free and collateral-free with 6 months moratorium before the commencement of payment.
Representative of Bongom Jos, Da Jacob Gyangbuba, the Gomrei of Wang, Da Gyambalak, called for collaboration with traditional rulers in order to deal with right people at the grassroots.
We know the people who will be able to tell you who they are, who will be able to guide you, so that you will not go and give somebody money and then go away.
Permanent Secretaries, Ministry of Agriculture and that of Youth and Sports, Yilket Nengak and Kenneth Goyen commended the initiative by the state coordinator and assured they will collaborate to ensure the program succeed. Other stakeholders include the National Orientation Agency, federal institutions, representative of all farmers associations, among others, who all pledged to work with the agency for greater impact.
And that's the size of our package on News Track. Stay tuned for global news at 6:30 p.m. and news updates at 10 p.m. Good afternoon.